To the war in Israel now, the Israeli military saying special forces killed more than 50 terrorists inside Gaza's largest hospital.
New video also showing Israeli troops in southern Gaza fighting in what appears to be hand-to-hand combat with members of Hamas. This as we await a possible invasion of Rafah, the southernmost part of Gaza on the border with Egypt. But President Biden says the United States will not support Israel in that phase of the war.
Jerusalem correspondent Daniel Cohen live in Tel Aviv with the tense one-on-one between the president and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Daniel.
Hi, Sean. Hi, Emma. In his first phone call with Prime Minister Netanyahu in more than a month, President Biden ruled out U.S. support for a ground offensive in Rafah, where 5 Hamas battalions remain. A tense call Monday coming after Chuck Schumer's anti-Israel speech, hailed by President Biden, affirming Israel will likely have to rely on itself. Now, Biden did not threaten to cut off military aid to Israel, but in a show of schizophrenic support, the president did affirm the Jewish state has a right to go after Hamas and also asked that Israel send a team to Washington, D.C. to review a potential operation in the last terror stronghold in Gaza. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan warned that Israel going into Rafah would deepen anarchy.
More than 1 million people have taken refuge in Rafah. And Israel has not presented us or the world with a plan for how or where they would safely move those civilians, let alone feed and house them and ensure access to basic things like sanitation.
According to an Israeli readout of that call, Netanyahu focused on eliminating Hamas, freeing the Israeli hostages, delivering humanitarian aid, and ensuring terrorists in Gaza can't threaten Israel ever again. Hours earlier, Israeli forces cleared the largest medical facility in Gaza, Al-Shifa Hospital. Terrorists were using to try to set back up a command post. Israel killed dozens of gunmen, including a senior commander hiding inside the compound, and arrested 200 people. When reporters asked about Schumer's personal attack aimed at bringing down the Netanyahu government, Jake Sullivan confirmed, yes, it did come up in conversation, but he didn't get specific. Sean, Emma, in regards to U.S. interference in Israeli domestic politics, Sullivan fired back, citing Netanyahu's appearances in American media, charging Israel interferes in American politics more than the other way around. Sean, Emma, back to you.